Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of Voice and Verse by Riju. In this video, we are going to explore the question, why do people fear open-mindedness? So let's begin with the question, why do people fear open-mindedness? Now you see, open-mindedness is not just a quality, it's a quiet revolution. It's a threat against the status quo, a rebellion against the predictable. We grow up in a society which teaches us to conform but not to question. From textbooks to temples, from boardrooms to bedrooms, we are taught to believe that safety and security lies in sameness. But the open-minded person resists that conditioning and dares to ask questions like why not, what if, who says, etc. This scares people because because to be open-minded is to be dangerously free, and nothing frightens a structured society more than a free thinker. If you come to think of it, you will realize. Now let's come to the state machinery. You see, the state does not want to create thinkers. The state wants to create laborers who are skilled, who are productive, who are efficient, but also obedient. The state wants degrees and not dissent. In such a system, one who questions, one who poses questions like why is gender binary? Why must God be feared and not loved? Why should the love between two men considered unnatural? Why should women have to serve before being accepted? So these questions, the one who asks these questions becomes the other. Society looks at them with a different eye. Tagore had written, আপন হতে বাহির হয়ে বাইরে দাঁড়া মনের মাঝে বিশ্বলোকের পাবি সারা. That is, to step outside the confines of your narrow self, and only then will you be able to receive the universal call, বিশ্বলোকের সারা, the call of the universe. But most people are afraid of that call because it demands transformation, and transformation hurts. Open-mindedness breaks the glass of normativity and shatters the chains of conformity. In our society, someone who doesn't fit, like a transgender woman, an atheist boy, a Dalit professor, or an asexual poet, these people pose questions to the society, and the society gets afraid, society becomes scared. It's not because they're wrong, but their questions, their lifestyle, their livelihood makes the mirror crack. They show us that the system is flawed and nobody wants their comfort to be compromised. Right? Do you remember Professor Siras from the film Aligarh, played by Manoj Bajpayee? A very soft-spoken, learned man who was otherized for his sexuality, who was ostracized for his sexuality. This is not because Professor Siras did something wrong, but because he was open-minded. He listened to the inner call of his self and he responded to that. So he did not harm anybody, but he dared to live truthfully, authentically, and therefore he had to be silenced. Because open-mindedness breeds inclusion. It creates warmth in a society that thrives on cold rules and regulations. It makes space for people whose very existence questions the norms, and a society despises warmth. So, why do people fear open-mindedness? Coming back to the same question again. Because it asks us to grow, to unlearn what we have been taught, to accept that maybe we were wrong. And unlearning, accepting these things take courage. These things need courage. So, not everyone is ready for that battle. Not everyone is able to unlearn. Not everyone is able to accept their defeat or accept that they were wrong. But you, if you are listening to this, I'm sure you are. I would like to end with a song by Tagore. এই আকাশে আমার মুক্তি, আলোয় আলোয় আমার মুক্তি, ধুলায় ধুলায় ঘাসে ঘাসে, এই আকাশে আমার মুক্তি, আলোয় আলোয়। এখানে মুক্তি হলো সেই সমস্ত শারীরিক মানসিক বেরির ঊর্ধ্বে উঠে এই পৃথিবী, এই জীবজগৎ, এই মানুষ তাদের সাথে একাত্ম হওয়া। এটাই হলো প্রকৃত মুক্তমনার চরিত্র। মুক্ত মনে এই পৃথিবীর সমস্ত কিছুকে আহরণ করা এবং এই পৃথিবীকে ফেরত দেওয়া। রবীন্দ্রনাথ তাই বলেছেন। So, if this made you think, and if you know somebody who believes that thinking is dangerous, share this video with them. I would love to hear from you and the ones who think otherwise. Please like, follow, share my content on my Facebook page and YouTube channel. Thank you everyone for listening.